players be pretty shattered after that. What was your message, I guess, to the players straight after?
Disappointed, shattered. No, not shattered. Disappointed. Probably because we gave ourselves a chance. Disappointed we weren't able to quite put 4 quarters together. That second quarter we just lost a bit of our brave. Got stuck in their game, and again, good sides make you do that. Good sides bring pressure. They did that in the second and sort of dominated us through that period. But for the rest of the game, it was, we felt the game was on our terms. We were confident we were going to come rolling home, and we did. But we're disappointed we didn't win the game of footy.
Did you feel like you were going to roll over in those last couple of minutes then?
Yeah, we did. Sort of summed up our year a bit. That game, that's been our season. We're right there, and we're, for whatever reason, just not quite getting the job done at this point. Not quite. So we've got to be better. In saying that, we love playing here. We love this. I'm going to go back and ask Adelaide Oval to see if they can take the boundaries out a bit. And with the MCG, it suits us. We're just going to play here more often. To do that, you've got to play finals footy. So that's the goal.
Similarities to the Collingwood game, I guess, in the sense we've taken it to one of the better sides here.
Yeah, definitely. And Melbourne are right up there as one of the best. And I thought they played really strong footy tonight as well. So they took it to us. And that's probably the most pleasing part. Is we didn't play a Melbourne team that were off. They were on. We just never give up. That's what makes me so proud of our group. Is they just don't give up. I think it was 2 or 3 times it looked like the game was done, and we just kept coming, and we got back to even. And then again, it looks like it's done again, but we're still coming. So execution in the end is what has cost us the game. In front of goal. And then a little bit of execution of our game plan and being brave when we had to be under some really strong pressure from our opposition.
What's the initial report on Isaac Rankin?
Isaac's report, he's no expert, but he's had a hammy before, and he's sort of talking through it that it's similar. I think he missed a couple last time. So fingers crossed that's not a major hammy or tendon. I'm no expert in that area, but I'd say we probably lose him for a few weeks.
Nick Murray as well, is going to be banged up a little bit.
Yeah, Murray was the knee, and again, we didn't take any risk in around that. So again, we hope that that's nothing major. He wanted to come back on, but we've got to be careful with Muzz. He'd play with a broken tib fib if we allowed him to. But yeah, fingers crossed.
You got a bit unlucky with the timing there as well, didn't you? With making the sub just beforehand.
Yeah, we made the call with Jordan Butts, and that was a tactical sub in the end. We went a little smaller, and we wanted to challenge them and take them on a little more with the ball. It was getting to that point of the game where we just had to take a little bit more risk, so we made that change, and then immediately after, Nick went down. So not ideal from a timing point of view, but it was us being aggressive, and we'll stay aggressive. We were coming here today to win the game of footy.
Do you think that return in that became apparent in that last quarter because, in a sense, you're 4 goals down and you've got to throw caution to the wind, or is it something?
No, I know what you're saying. Is it because nothing to lose? No. We spoke at half time and looked through some vision on, what we knew was costing us in that first half. We went that way straight away in the third. So the game was by no means done at that point. It was really the second quarter where we lost our way and really didn't challenge our opposition. But in saying that again, our opposition were very good through that period. So you can only do what you can do. But we'll look back on that, and it'll be another sort of 10 or maybe 15-minute period where it's probably cost us the game.
Still 5 games to go, but where you've got a little bit off the pace in terms of the final 8, where do you see your season?
We're still fighting. We're still playing in relevant games. We're confident that we can still win, every game we go into. So we've got 5 to go. I think that gets us what we're after. That's a pretty big ask. We go into a showdown next week, against the top 2 side. But that's what we're about. We're about taking on the game and making sure we're in the fight every week. We'd like to think we're in it for the next 5 weeks.
You get anyone back next week?
Yeah, not sure as yet. Not sure. We have to keep an eye on how guys have pulled up. We had a great result with our Sandford side today. A really, really strong win. A number of guys playing in that side have stepped up. That was probably another really pleasing part about today. We talk about our squad. You know, for the guys to come in, we had 4 changes. 2 of those were forced, but you know, for Matty Crouch and Schoenberg and Nankervis to debut today, and Cook as well coming in. For those guys to be up to speed, it's a great sign of where our group's at. You know, we've got guys ready to play if and when needed. Nank was a really positive light for us today. I thought he took the game. He had no fear, went at the game. Was a bit unlucky a couple of times where he'd made the play and there's free kicks, off the ball. But yeah, it was a good sign. Another one coming through for us.
What did you make of Matt Crouch? He's obviously spoken about it a lot externally, and he's been out of the side for a fair while. Comes back in, and externally it seemed like he performed well. What did you make of his return?
No, he came in, as I said, and right up to the speed of the game. He's an experienced player. He's been playing really strong footy at SANFL level. Probably held out slightly because of Rory Laird playing in our side and similar players. We could look at that going forward on what we do there and what sort of mix we take into that midfield. But I thought today he played a really important role, as a lot of the guys did. We didn't have too many weak links today. I thought the group really took it to a really strong opposition.
Have you had discussions with him yet about what his future is beyond this year, or is it something that you hold until the season's end?
Like all our players, they're all ongoing discussions. We continue to talk through all of that. We're very open and transparent about where we're working to. There's always decisions that won't be made till the end of the season when you talk about list management, what we're doing in the draft, so also acquisition. So we keep working in that space.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, guys.